So with me today, I have a normal household blanket that I'm sure all of you have had at least at one point. And I also have with me a weighted blanket. Both of these have their own unique properties and have their advantages and disadvantages. But have you ever had trouble sleeping or have been up all night tossing and turning? Imagine wrapping yourself in a blanket that feels like a comforting hug, instantly calming your body and your mind. Hi, my name is Riley Dom, and today I'll be here to persuade the audience of communication students, along with others, to buy a weighted blanket to not only improve their sleep quality, but to reduce their stress as well. You should listen to my speech because we live in a time where good sleep is a requirement to function properly or to get through the day. Now, according to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, 1 in every 3 adults in the United States does not get enough sleep on a regular basis. CDC Insufficient Sleep Among Adults 2023. Today, I will discuss 3 different reasons on why to buy a weighted blanket. It's scientifically proven, highly versatile, and extremely effective in improving sleep and relaxation. Now on to my main reasons to buy. My first main reason to buy a weighted blanket is because it is a proven sleep aid. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine found that adults with insomnia who used a weighted blanket reported significantly reduced insomnia and daytime fatigue. Accolary Weighted Blanket Use and Insomnia, 2020. Another report by Sleep Review magazine explained that deep touch pressure from the weight of the blanket triggers serotonin and melatonin production, hormones that regulate mood and sleep. Johnson, Deep Touch Pressure and Sleep Quality, 2022. Studies such as these prove that if you are out of ideas on how to get better sleep or just sleep in general, after trying whether it be countless sleep schedules, different sleep environments, or heck, even different lifestyles, that the thing you might be missing to get that well-needed sleep is a weighted blanket. I've just discussed my first reason. Weighted blankets are a proven way to improve sleep quality. Now on to my second reason. My second reason to buy weighted blankets is that they are very versatile. Weighted blankets can be used for sleeping, relaxing, meditation, or just reducing anxiety during the day. They come in multiple weights and different materials for different preferences. Robinson Weighted Blankets, Benefits and Uses, 2024. According to the Sleep Foundation, these blankets are suitable for both children and adults varying in size and can help anyone experiencing restlessness or sensory stress. Sleep Foundation Weighted Blanket Guide, 2024. Additionally, lifestyle expert Caroline Biggs notes that many people use weighted blankets for comfort while reading, watching TV, or even just working from home. Biggs, Everyday Benefits of Weighted Blankets, 2023. Using these sources, it proves that weighted blankets are more than just what the name implies. Instead of just being a heavier blanket to use whenever you're too cold to use a normal blanket, a weighted blanket can be used to calm the mind after a stressful day, provide a comfort in a time of need, or just be used as something to get much needed sleep after a very, very stressful week. I've just discussed my second main reason. Weighted blankets are versatile and can be used in many settings. Now on to my third reason. My third main reason to buy weighted blankets is that they are very effective in reducing stress and anxiety. Now, we live in a time where there are so many things that can make you stressful. Having loads of homework to do, having pressure from a job or at home, or even just having a string of off days in a week. With a weighted blanket, all this stress can just melt away. A clinical trial in the American Journal of Occupational Therapy found that deep pressure stimulation from weighted blankets reduced physiological signs of anxiety by lowering heart rate and cortisol levels. Chen, Deep Pressure Stimulation Anxiety, 2021. In addition, a recent article reported by the Harvard Health Association reported that weighted blankets create what is called a grounding effect on the body, which reduces not only stress, but also promotes relaxation. Harvard Health, Weighted Blankets and Anxiety Relief, 2024. I have just discussed my third main reason why weighted blankets are effective in reducing stress and anxiety. And with that, I have just finished discussing my 3 main reasons to buy a weighted blanket, being that it's proven, versatile, and effective. Now, I want you to imagine you're ending your day wrapped in warmth and comfort. No pills, no noise, no sounds. Just calm, deep sleep. Now, studies show that weighted blankets can help you fall asleep not only faster, stay asleep longer, and wake you up feeling fresh and restored and ready for the day. Now, I urge all of you to buy a weighted blanket by the end of this week from anywhere, whether it be Target, Walmart, or even Amazon, or some sketchy dollar store in the middle of town. Now, you can find high quality options at any of these options for around $39.99 to $59.99. Or I've even seen more expensive ones be retailed at around $200. Now that is what I would like to call quality sleep. Now, give yourself the gift of better sleep and stress relief today. And with that, I would like to conclude my presentation. Thank you, good morning, and good night.